It was a sunny afternoon, the kind that invites laughter, the smell of grilling food, and the clinking of glasses. My family and I had planned a weekend barbecue on the edge of our lakefront property, enjoying the tranquility that came with owning a well-maintained and secure home. The grill was hot, the food sizzling, and the children played near the dock, their laughter mixing with the gentle lap of water against the shoreline. But peace rarely lasts when Karen number 41 is involved. She had decided that our private gathering was a violation of her imagined HOA rules. Not content with merely calling, she arrived with 3 of her so-called enforcers, expecting to intimidate, harass, and assert authority. Their SUVs bounced over the gravel driveway, tires skidding as they approached with overconfidence. I was alerted by the security system well before their arrival. Cameras caught them weaving through the trees, flashlights glinting, clipboard and phones at the ready. I calmly walked toward the porch, badge visible, while my family continued their activities with the confidence that comes from preparation. My friends, aware of the potential for HOA harassment, were already discreetly stationed nearby. Karen stormed toward us, arms waving, shouting demands that we cease our gathering immediately. "This is a private HOA event. You are in violation," she barked, her voice dripping with self-importance. Her 3 goons mirrored her aggression, stepping forward with feigned authority and an air of menace. I stepped forward, calmly and firmly. "Ma'am, you have no authority here. This is private property, fully documented, and you are trespassing. Leave immediately, or law enforcement will be called." Her face twisted with disbelief and anger. "I called the HOA. They enforce rules." I shook my head and gestured toward the deed, notarized maps, and property boundaries displayed on my tablet. "The HOA has no jurisdiction over my property. These rules do not extend beyond the neighborhood guidelines, and even within those limits, your enforcement actions require legal authority, which you do not have." Realizing that words alone might not suffice, I discreetly activated our backup plan. 3 Marines, friends who were in the area for a weekend retreat, stepped forward from behind the trees. Their presence was calm but unmistakably authoritative, trained, disciplined, and ready to protect. Karen froze, her shouting faltering. Her goons looked between each other, suddenly aware that they were ill-prepared to face trained professionals. Attempts to push forward were halted instinctively as the Marines calmly blocked access, establishing a secure perimeter without aggression, only readiness. I contacted local law enforcement, who responded quickly after confirming the situation. When the officers arrived, they observed the property, the documentation, and the Marines maintaining a peaceful but firm stance. Karen and her goons tried to explain their actions, but the officers' evaluation was swift and decisive. Trespassing, harassment, and intimidation attempts were recorded and documented for legal proceedings. With their bluff exposed, Karen's composure crumbled. She retreated, muttering threats that held no weight in the face of documentation, law, and prepared defense. Her goons followed reluctantly, humbled and shaken by the realization that authority cannot be assumed and that audacity without preparation is meaningless. The barbecue resumed, the grill reignited, and laughter returned to the property. My family relaxed, knowing that every intrusion, every attempt at intimidation, and every overreach had been recorded, documented, and neutralized. The Marines returned to their own retreat, having reinforced the lesson that preparation and training protect more than just physical boundaries. They safeguard peace and lawful rights. By evening, the lake reflected the golden light of sunset, the property calm and secure. Karen number 41 had learned, yet again, that entitlement is powerless against law, preparation, and a clearly documented assertion of rights. Neighbors who had observed the events quietly discussed the encounter, many taking note of the professionalism, calm, and authority that had protected the property. The message was clear. Attempts to assert imaginary HOA power over private land are not only futile, but expose the offenders to legal consequences. As the sun disappeared behind the treeline, my family and friends celebrated quietly on the porch. The grill smoked gently, the lake shimmered, and the lesson was firmly embedded. Preparation, authority, and law are stronger than intimidation, bluster, or false authority. Karen number 41's attempt to disrupt our peaceful day had failed spectacularly, leaving her credibility in ruins and reinforcing the boundaries of private property for all to see.